Greetings everyone and welcome to WhiteFalcon Plays Breachway. I covered this a while back as a demo, I believe, and so now it's just released in early access. So I thought we'd jump back in and have a look, shall we? Let's read the little blurb. Explore the galaxy in this deck-building sci-fi roguelike, where ship upgrades and crew management are key to your survival. Optimize resource generation, engage in intense turn-based battles, and take on ever-growing threats as you seek out the signal. Alright, let's jump in and see if it's something that you might like to play as well. Let's do a new run. We'll do the prologue. It's been a while. Hopefully I'll get through it quick for you guys. A sudden jolt awakes you as you hear this distant beeping of doors opening. As reality creeps back in, you slowly recognize your surroundings. The cramped confines of your quarters on the Atlas. Hey, wake up. The captain wants to see us on the command deck. He seems pretty agitated and you look groggy as hell. So just let me do the talking. Alright, head over to the command deck. There's an unusual flurry of activity as you enter the command deck. The captain, studying the data feed on one of the consoles, beckons the two of you over. Our infrared sensors detect a large explosion in Solarii space, right where one of our research stations is located. Whatever they were up to, looks like they didn't go as planned. So this might be a big break then. A chance to turn the scavenging mission around and not go home empty-handed? Could be. We're closer to this station than any of the Solarii fleets in the system. We can't risk approaching the Atlas, however, as it would be picking up by fleet scanners and would be done for. A small ship like the Magpie, though, launched at our current speed, could get there undetected. It'll run on minimum reactor capacity, using only maneuver thrusters for flight path adjustments. With all due respect, sir, the fireworks will likely attract other scavengers by the time we get there. Which is why the lieutenant here is tasked with protecting the Magpie in case things go south. I'll assemble a team while you make the necessary preparations. Report to the docking bay in 30 minutes. Let's head out. Got 3 crew members. Ship selection. This is the ship selection screen. You can view statistics such as numbers and types of hardpoints, starting equipment, and crew. Each piece of equipment contains a few starting cards and has capacity to add more cards as you play. Equipment requires an assigned crew member to function. If you want a better look at your ship, you can output the camera while keeping the left mouse button pressed. Okay. Use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Once you are done inspecting your ship, click on the accept button in the ship selection window. Hold the middle mouse button while you can also using the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Okay, yeah, easy. I don't know what we're looking at here, but look at this sweet chunky vessel. There's all sorts of ones that we get. A compact vessel equipped with an industry laser cutter and a set of robotic arms, perfectly suited for scavenging missions. Okay, like mining. We got the different areas, but it's got guns on top. All right, Magpie, let's do it. 3 crew members. I remember this map. All right, if we just follow the nav points I laid out, we should be at the wreckage in about 2 days. And then we rendezvous back with the Atlas. We just stick to the asteroid belt as much as we can to avoid detection. Easy, really. Don't see why the captain decided to put you in charge of my ship. Watch your tone. While we're on this mission, this is your new captain. Come on now. We got missions to do. You can fight all you want once we're back at the hall. Soon things settle down and everyone in their assigned post. Time to start familiarizing yourself with the system. Let's do it. Where the wreckage is, 2 days. 1. Your console flashes a warning indicating combat near your flight path. Not long after, the infrared sensors flare as a ship explodes. The only ship changes course, heading in your direction. There's no way those sensors spotted us. We've been running cold for almost a day now. Just our luck then. The flight path will take them right within a radar detection range. Prepare combat protocols. Same ship as before. This is your hand of cards. Display the actions you can take each turn. Each card requires resources to pay. Show the number at the shown as a number at the lower part of the card. 332. They're all green. The color number next to the icon indicates your current energy. The white number shows your energy income at the start of the next turn. Pardon me. Resources carry over between turns. Cool. Well, to a certain degree, I guess. It's a maximum number you can have. Boom. Enemy actions are based on their equipment. Each piece of equipment has a card slot indicated by the next action. Cards gain 1 pip each turn. When all pips are filled, the card border turns white, signaling that they will be played on the next turn. You play cards by dragging and dropping them over the crosshair region. Attack the enemy by playing 2 slice cards to advance. Slice 1 for damage and 2 for damage. They'll use all our energy up. Get those laser points in. Press the end turn button to advance your turn. Alright, so now he's about to shoot us with a 4 damage laser. Shields are your primary defense. Each shield point blocks 1 damage. Shields have a half at the start of each turn, so deploy the shields when they are about to attack us. The enemy ship is about to attack. Play a block card to prevent hull damage from the enemy incoming attack. So 4 shield, and that would half every turn if we just kept it on. Only costs 2 energy, so that's good. After playing a card, it moves to your cooldown pile. Cooldown duration is indicated by the number next to the clock icon on the card. Once off cooldown, it returns to your draw pile. Press the tab key or click the card status UI for an overview of cards in your draw pile, in your hand, or on cooldown. Press tab. Okay. Alright, so we've got 2 slices on cooldown for 2 turns. And then we'll go back in my deck. Cool. Alright, we're going to get attacked in turn. Now he's going to be shielding at the end of this turn. Persistent effects on your ship appear above your card hand. Some effects last for a set amount of turns, while others have an upkeep condition you have to meet each turn to maintain its effect. Which is what this one is. This has changed icon now. Deal +1 damage. Play at least 1 attack per turn to keep this active. Bam. Boom. Alright, it's nearly dead, but it's going to get his shield next turn for 4. Now we've got the option of blocking twice or doing some damage. We've got to do some damage to keep this in play.
Shields up, Captain.
Shields up and shields down. Feel sorry for him. Alright, and that's it. He is gone. Gain 25 coins, credits. Oh god, I have to press it? Okay. The area is starting to get pretty lively. We should expect more combat on our approach to the station. Looks like we're not the only ones stupid enough to raid a Solarii facility. Too late to hide our presence now. Asking for permission to restore the reactor's ordnance protocol. That should allow us to squeeze some more power out of it. It would also improve our laser beam output. Permission granted. Override the cottage safety protocols. We'll need more firepower. Aye, Captain. That should enable it to emit concentrated laser pulses. Won't be a military grade laser, but it'll be close. Okay, now you have access to ordnance resources. Ordnance is the main resource for attacks. Open your ship's status screen now to inspect your resource area. You have 1 unallocated reactor power. Click on the ordnance resource to add your extra reactor power to it. Okay, so now we're starting to get red. Yep. Makes sense. You can redistribute reactor power between your resources at any time. Right click on energy to remove 2 power from it and put 2 into ordnance. Okay, so now we're going to gain 3 ordnance per turn and 2 energy per turn instead of 4. Your power distribution should be as indicated, 3 and 2. Ship status. To close the ship status screen, click on the button again. So it's kind of cool because you get, I think, 3 lots of different types of energy, I guess. And you have to kind of balance that with offensive attack and other modules. Okay. Unique system. And also, what cooldown system is kind of unique as well. So you can't just stack the best thing in your deck because it might take a while to cool down. We've got a ship closing in on attack vector. It looks like pirates. Let's do it, pirates. Nice looking ship there, guys. Okay, so he's going to hit us with 4 every turn. You can redistribute reactor power anytime in combat. Right click on a resource type to remove one power unit. Left click to add. This lets you shift your resource income to suit your needs. Adding one power to a resource generates one heat. Heat changes takes place after the battle, playing the next card. So we can have a certain amount of heat per turn. So you're saying that we should take 2 out and put 2 in shield? Probably not, but... Ships have a heat resistance and dissipation value. Resistance is the amount of heat a ship can safely sustain before overheating. Dissipation is the amount of heat that could be removed each turn. Yeah, makes sense. So we can do 1 free change each turn. Every point of overheat deals 1 damage to the hull. Probably through shields, I guess. So we've got... Oh, this costs 3 and 2. 6 damage, ignite 3. So we're going to want to block. We can do this at the end before we end turn. So we'll block. If we target lock, we can't do a beam sweep. So I guess we'll do just a beam sweep and we won't target lock. So do we just keep these in our hands? So that's free. But it doesn't dissipate until next turn. That's fine. What do we got in our hand now? Got 2 beam sweeps. And 1's on cooldown. And 4 of these. So we need actually more green. In the end. We'll see how it goes. So he can overheat too. Enemy charged up heavy blaster. He's changing what he's doing. Jeez. Cards with this icon, laser pulse, are precision attacks that can target specific enemy equipment. Drag and drop these cards over an enemy equipment or card in the UI or over a piece of equipment on the ship module to attack it. Each enemy piece of equipment has a durability indicated at the bottom, so 8 shield. When durability hits 0, the equipment breaks, preventing any action. Enemy equipment is automatically repaired after 3 turns. The durability damage from precision cards is indicated by the X icon. Okay, makes sense. So we can target lock. Oh, we don't have enough. We're going to do 1. We can do it next turn. So target lock. And we do 1 of these, which is going to do 5 damage to the shields there. It also does hull damage. So we need to play this next turn. We'll just be able to. And we've got probably green incoming, so we should keep with the green that we have. All right, this should be fine. He's going to gain shields next turn. You can right click to discard unwanted cards. Bring up a slot for a draw next turn. Discarded cards go on to cooldown just as if we haven't played. Consider discarding cards that are not useful in the next few turns. Cool. Yeah, I guess he's not going to attack us because we're going to take this out. We don't need this or this. So that means we're going to gain attack cards only. So now we should swap to that. Except he's got shields. Alright, so how much shield has he got? 4 shield. Do tons of damage. These aren't beam weapons, so they just shoot the whole ship.
Enemy shields down.
We don't need a block, but we can keep block in our hand because we're not going to get anything else. Well, we could, I guess. No, this is the card we have on our hand at the moment. Yeah, this is fine. That's all done. Not a scratch. We've got some equipment. Click on the subsystem item to add it to your cargo bay. You can sell it or use it. Captain, we should hook up with the mass refiner module to react to the reactor. It's crucial for improving our reactor power output and strengthening the Magpie's shield systems. It was originally meant for deflector dust and minor asteroids, not high-powered lasers. I can modify it to suspend high-density particles in its magnetic field, diffusing laser beams and absorbing kinetic force. This improves defense, but requires mass. Alright, we'll just take your word for it, mate. We also salvaged a functional subsystem from that ship. I'm sure we can put it to good use. This might get us out of this place in one piece. I'll be claiming that as a reparations for my ship when we're back on the Atlas. The map will need a new coat of paint once all this is over. Okay, you can upgrade your reactor with credits you gather on your journey. To upgrade your reactor, you open your ship's status screen. Okay, it's like not a shop, you just do it right here. Click on the upgrade button below the reactor icon, which each gives you 1 reactor power. Cool. So now we've got mass cards if we put this on. You now have access to mass resource used for upgrades and repairs. Add your upgraded power unit to a mass by left clicking on its resource area. Subsystem enhance compatible equipment. Oh, okay. So this adds mass, which is we need to upgrade this, so it's not part of the attack resource. I don't know. Forgotten. With various effects, drag and drop the subsystem from the cargo bay onto your modifier cutter. Only one subsystem of this type can be added to equipment. Okay, so we put this onto this, and that does what? I can't take it out now. No. Any attack from this weapon that does hull damage adds +1 heat. Oh, nice. Pretty cool. Okay. The remains of the station slowly come into view as you navigate to the designated coordinates. Things seem quiet, but the tension in the crew is palpable. Judging by the electromagnetic emissions, there should still be some functional equipment we can salvage in that section over there. Wait! Look at that fluctuation in those infrared readings. I'd bet you a week's rations at those ships lying in wait to spring an ambush. Prep the lasers. Let's go around and get the jump on them instead. So move close to the river to get a better read. First attack deals +3 damage, so this is just good. Because he's got combat training. Get an advantage. We see you there. Crew members have abilities you can activate at will during combat, that's right. To inspect crew abilities, hover over a crew member's portrait. Abilities do not use regular resources, instead they use command points, and have a cooldown after use. Your command point capacity is determined by the amount of crew on board, +3 max command points per crew member. So, and we can only use these for the battle. I can't remember if they're like one-off for the game, like for the whole run. I can't remember. So we've got this infrared emitter that's going to be sitting there forever. And we ambush, we get an extra 3 damage. Okay. So he's going to shoot us with lots of stuff. So what do we got here? Next attack played this turn deals 50% more damage. Okay, so that'll be an extra 4 damage, I guess, because it wouldn't go up. It might go up. I don't know. Probably not. So we'll be doing 13 damage. He's got a lot of hull, though. Next shield card played this turn gives 50% more shield points, which would be... Oh, this is a different card. It does more, but we need to use mass. So we got 6, so that would be 6 plus 3, so we'll do 9. So we'd block all the damage with that one card. Or gain 2 of each resource. Wow. So I guess we're going to block here with this.
Shields up, Captain.
Shields up! And we can't do this now though. What? Can you get, doesn't matter how many, you can just have max resources. What's this? This is the power we have available. Okay. Then we're going to look at our cards again and figure out what we need. We've got a lot of green. And we've got a decent amount of red, because the reds are more expensive. But we do have more green costs. And each of these are now got a mass cost. Ouch. We've got 2 of that already. We don't need this at the moment. Put another green in. Actually, let's put another one of these in, because then we'll get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, because let's do 3 things. Okay, okay. So this is specifically... Oh, these take a turn in 1 turn. That's right. So that was a waste for that shield. Forgot they take a while to go for it. All right, let's target this thing. But the... Oh, darn, I should have done that for 100%. Oh, making mistakes straight away. Oh, I could use this. Why not? So he's overheating and taking some damage. Cool. So now we're going to lose half our armor shield. Incoming enemy missile. You can track missiles in the lower left part of your screen. Above your hull points, missiles have a delay of 1 or more turns before they hit. You can defend against missiles by playing shield cards or shoot them down with special missile defense cards. 4 damage will take 1 damage. That's better than taking... But we're also going to get hit by 4 damage unless we can take this out. I don't think we can. But they're going to hit us a bit this turn. Can I target this missile? Doesn't look like it. I'm guessing we need certain things. Okay, so we've got enough of this, so we can use this. Let's do 5 damage. We're going for this thing. We'll keep on that. And then we're going to take a bit of damage. We get 6 next turn, plus 2 and none. Okay. It's going to hurt. Okay, all I can do. So we've still got enough blue, and the cards only cost 1. No, they cost 2. We can do 1 attack, maybe 2 attacks. We're gonna take his hull out before we can do anything else. Oh, and I used all the block, so now I'm going to take even more damage. You got to think, Adam. You just can't just go. I don't think we'll need that, but we'll do it anyway. Alright, alright. Basic missile. Click on the flash equipment to add it to your cargo. But yeah, we're going to add everything, mate. After some combat encounters, you gain draft cards to add to any piece of equipment. Click on the add card button to select a card to add. Okay, okay. Blinding pulse, deal 4 damage. Next enemy attack deals minus 50% damage. It's pretty good. And it's precision. I like it. If you don't have any shields, add 12 shields and 1 shield duration. Otherwise, add 6. Costs a lot, but it's pretty damn strong. Gain 4, sustain 2, burn, deplete, overheat. All those are pretty cool. Maybe we'll go shield so we just don't take any damage. I don't know if we can remove cards later. And the fact that we just got another weapon. Moral determines the rate at which your crew command points recharge on entering a node. Oh, we used up way too many. Each crew member increases your maximum command points by 3. Certain event choices can temporarily or permanently affect crew morale. Area clear. No further hostiles in engagement range. Deploy a recon drone for a visual sweep of the wreckage. Look behind that plating. That black box is the station's main data source and backup unit. It's bound to have a lot of valuable research data we could sell. Who knows what we're cooking up in there. Are you out of your mind? The Solarii catch wind of us stealing that. We're as good as dead. Hey, we need a new air recycling and ventilation system back in the station, don't we? This is why we went for scavenging in the first place. This will bring us in enough credits for all that and more. Enough squabbling. We've got a limited time window for more hostile arrives. Our orders were to retrieve all valuable salvage, so let's get to work. Crew quickly works to retrieve the black box and fill Magpie's cargo bay with any valuable salvage they can find. After the work is done, you set your course to the rendezvous point with the Atlas. Open your ship's status UI screen to inspect your salvage equipment and install it onto your ship. Okay. Drag the equipment from the cargo bay and drop it onto the appropriate empty hardpoint. This will add one extra card slot, and the cards from that equipment go to your deck while in combat. Oh, extra card slot as well. Cool. No worries. Okay. Incoming tight beam transmission from the Atlas. Magpie, this is the Atlas. We've got a situation. Solaris have flagged us for interrogation. They've most likely got all of their sensors pointed at us until we meet up with their patrol ships. Any attempt to pick up you would incriminate us both. We'll be fine, but I'm afraid you'll have to return to the station on your own. Keep your burn minimal and maintain a low profile until you get clear. Roger that. I've heard about the Solarii interrogation method. I want to be the Atlas right now. There's an alternative route we can take that will keep us away from any major fights. Corridors and known Solarii fleet positions. Should work. We have enough Delta V and remaining fuel to get us to the station. That'll take us straight through the deadweight controlled territory though. The solitary scavenger ship should sure attract some attention from those pirate scum. We best be on our toes. Yes sir. There are two path types in Breachway. Main paths, shown in the blue line, allows only forward movement. Secondary paths, marked by thin yellow lines, permit both forward and backward movement. Moving to a node on the secondary path consumes fuel. Okay. Captain, we've intercepted a distress call. A civilian transport is under attack by a deadweight raider. They won't last long without our intervention. If we reroute power to the thrusters for a maximum burn, we can intercept in time, pulling the raider's focus. That's too risky. It would leave us exposed during the approach. The deadweight would attack us freely and would be defenseless until combat systems are online. It's a calculated risk. Diverting their fire for the transporters to us is the only way to save the ship. Our hull should take hold against a barrage. You make the call, Captain. Disadvantage the enemy initiative. +1 moral. Wait until the weapons are fully charged before engaging. Combat advantage. Doesn't say what that is by hovering over it. Stay out of this. Our orders are to return to base. We'll do it. Acknowledged, Captain. It's the right call. Prepare for the maneuvers now. You divert all power to the engines and fire up the thrusters to their maximum capacity. Before long, the deadweight ship stops firing on the civilian transport and turns attention to you. I think it's what we did last time. It's what I would always do, nearly. As long as I'm not going to blow myself up instantly. Ow. Flak weapons. The enemy ship has a flak cannon. Flak inflicts random damage within range. Most flak attacks have a shredding value. Hull damage from flak that is equal to or higher than the attack's shredding value triggers a shred status effect on the target. Each shred stack raises flak damage by 1. Shred decreased by 1 if not reapplied in a turn. Okay. So they got a free attack on us, and that's it. That's fine. So we could do this and get 12 shield, which is masses. And we don't deplete next turn. Very cool. So we got 4 points only. Let's do the shielding. So that isn't targeted. I don't know if we can shoot our missiles down or not, but I guess that's pretty good. We could do both, but do we do one? I think we just do one. And do we try and go for these instead? What do we... Now we need 3 blue, but I'm going to take off blue. Go for some more green. This time. Only did a small amount of damage. Then our missile hit them. We haven't got a lock on yet. So it's doing 4 damage only. We've still got 9 shields. That should be fine. Oh, do they get depleted? Okay.
Missile is in flight.
Missile is in flight. Overheating, which is good. We can get rid of a block. That's coming back in 3 turns. Yeah, 3's good. 3's good there. Okay. Okay, so now Flak's gonna do 3, 2, 7 damage. This does 4, so we can lock out the Flak. We're not gonna get hit until next turn, so we'll take 1 more of these away. We don't need too much of this now. We'll get 4 into there. Lock on the lasers. Okay, so this will do 5. We'll do the sweep then. If we didn't have 1 more, would have been good. We can block the damage, which we may as well do. And then this should finish them off. Nice. So I guess the problem with that shield card is I need to play it first, because even with... Because it's only half your shield, so if you got 2 shield, you go down to 1 shield next turn, so you still can't play it. Okay. Add a card somewhere. It's different cards this time. And 10 shield requires shielded. Okay. What's this? Harness Strike. Gain 1 shield point every time you play a laser or ion attack. Oh, that's pretty cool. But I guess we need to play this first. And then we can keep gaining shields somehow. Will cost 4. That's a lot of blue. You're 3 damage 2 times precision. So 6 damage for 4 and 1. Ouch. But we can increase that with target lock on. But then it does 8 damage, which is pretty damn good. Can I take away cards? I'm just trying to play this is going to be friggin' difficult. Let's go with this one. Oh, now we got this thing. Point defense cannon you salvage from the enemy goes on the auxiliary mount, providing effective defense against enemy missiles. Auxiliary equipment operates without a crew member but doesn't add an extra card slot in combat. Open your ship's status screen to equip it. Man. Cheap cards, but they're going to take up a slot. If a missile is incoming, destroy 1 missile, else deal 2 damage. No visual effects yet, I guess. Okay. Alright. We'll keep it as it is at the moment. You come across an abandoned repair station. A large part of it has been stripped clean by scavengers, but upon closer inspection, one of the maintenance bays still seems functional. Might not look like it. Some of the equipment left here is actually in good working condition. Your engineers get to work with the assistance of the rest of the crew and heal the ship. Nice. Sir, gunship is getting ready to fire. They must have seen some stealth tech that keeps them hidden from the Magpie's sensors, so they made their way to direct engagement range. We've got incoming hail. Patch it through. There you are, little Magpie. I've been looking forward to having a word with you. This doesn't need to get messy. Hand over that data core you've got in your hold, and you'll fly away unscathed with the rest of the salvage. Power down and prepare for boarding. Captain, if we power down our reactors, we're as good as dead. We're dead either way. We can't take light cruiser on this ship. Then we go down swinging. I'm not taking orders from a pirate. Saddens me to hear. You choose violence, Captain. The data core is designed to withstand thermonuclear blast. Don't expect us to hold back. Now we're in trouble. We got 10 points though. Look how many friggin' guns he's got. Spread shot. Deal 2 to 5 damage and destroy the closest enemy missile. Don't shoot a missile. Ooh, the music's not bad. Careful, that spread shot can shoot down our missiles. Thanks. It does it every turn? Huh. Alright, well that's gone. Might as well play this. We'll start shooting down. Jeez, you got take aim and everything. So I don't really want shields on because I need the other card. I guess we could try and get rid of our shields at some point. We'll do this for now. 2 damage, the lowest. Now we got tons of stuff coming at us. Look how much stuff he's got. Holy moly. Okay, so the heat plus another heat. So it'd be 2 heat. No, 4 heat. Not bad, actually. Wait, why only 3? Does 3 ignite plus any attack from this weapon that deals hull damage. Adds plus 1 heat. Do we not do hull damage? They haven't got no shields. Sure. Alright. Well, they'll get rid of our shield and then hopefully we'll get the other card, which we'll make sure we get. Nearly max damage there. Okay, here's the big shield. Choose all our stuff up. We need to hit this. That'll knock this down. Now we can send the missile through. Predictive aim? Damn. But we can't blow this up, unfortunately. Now, is this the best thing to have? Not too bad. Okay. We could also do something like this. And we probably should have done more damage. The next shield card, the next attack played this turn deals extra damage.
We've been hit, Captain.
So we're sending out another shot soon. Damn, 4. So this will be really good to play with this, but we need to attack this turn to keep it active. That means we need another point in here. 5 damage is not enough to take out something else though. Enemy attacks deal -1 damage, duration 3 turns. No! But that's alright, because that'll come next turn. Okay. We're getting 4 and 1 for next turn. But we won't be able to take out the missile. Well, we're going to take some damage at some point. Oh, yes, we can with this. Alright, so we'll play both of these. We'll do this. 6 damage 2 times. So we can take out the missiles. Or the beam sweeper. Or the blind. Well, actually, if we take out this, he won't do any damage next turn, which will stop this from working anymore. Decent damage too. Plus this, then we'll take out this missile.
Enemy missile is down.
We don't have any shields anymore, so if we can get that shield back... No. Okay, fine. But we've got... We need green. We've got tons of green, actually. We'll keep with doing it. Do we need this? Yes. Alright. They get depleted. Jeez. Okay. Oh, he does get to shoot anyway. Never mind. Can overheat him a bit. We may as well. We'll put our shields up. And then this shield will be back up. So we'll get rid of this. So he's got as many missiles as he wants. These are depleted, mate. Alright, so we can raise our shields fully and shoot that annoying missile out of the air. Oh, he's changed to light barrage.
Enemy missile intercepted.
So now he doesn't shoot our missiles. Alright, do it. Flak attack. Is this flak? This isn't... Oh, it is flak. Incoming min flak damage. Yeah, flak. Okay, so if we take that out, which we can't. I guess we'll go for the flak then. Did we attack this turn? I guess it'd be good to know if this is ticked off or not. I don't know if because it's highlighted it is or not. Maybe it's telling me that. We've nearly overheated it. Okay, this will be damn good actually. So we've got 8 damage, so we can take out the spread shot, which seems decent to me. And we won't actually take any damage. It's going to go down to 3 next turn. This is not up. This is the only shield card we have at the moment, so we'll keep it. Yeah, seems all good.
Incoming missile.
So, can we do 2 burns? No, fortunately. We can't do 2 shields unless we just do 1 of these. He's going to hit us pretty hard, so we may as well shield as well. We'll take a little bit more damage. But we should be able to take him out next turn. Because the silly guy has no shields on him. Okay. Requires shielding. Deals 8 damage after 2 turns. Requires 3 reduction. Deplete 2. Okay, so it does 8 damage instead of the 6. But you have to have 3 available to play it. Huh. Another one of these. Deals 4 damage. All pulse cards played this turn deal plus 1 damage. Nah. It's too hard to play them. You'd have to have 6. You'd have to have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 resources to play both. We got enough, I think. Can we get rid of some of these cards? I'm kind of tempted just to get this. I guess this does a decent amount of damage. Was there other options that we could do? Okay. Sorry. It's over. You've made it out alive. Somehow. You look around at your crew. Everyone is exhausted but still breathing. Setting the ship's navigation to autopilot, you lean back and finally relax with a sense of relief. Home station. So, we can't afford that. Okay. We did well. Home station up ahead, Captain. Prepare docking procedures. Once docked, the station spin gravity kicks in. You and your crew disembark and head to their station quarters to rest, while dock workers start unloading the cargo bay. A few hours later, and you get called to meet the station director in her office. We've had a research look at the data you brought back at the black box. While heavily encrypted, Rin managed to extract some data on the research they were conducting at the station. It has to do with the anomaly that swept through the system a while ago, knocking out the large parts of our electrics. The equipment aboard the research station was able to extract some sort of information from it, leading to them to believe it was a coded message or a signal from an unknown origin. Their data shows multiple star systems within the Breachway network were similarly affected, which led them to trace the trajectories to a set of coordinates where they were converged. There's a lot more information here, but decrypting it further will take some time. Whatever else it may contain, this information is too dangerous to keep here. The Solarii will come looking for it sooner or later. They're already moving their fleets to close the system breachway access points. They didn't want us to get out. Take the black box with you and leave. Rin will accompany you to further decrypt the data. Judging by the Solarii response, this signal could lead to something important that could shift the balance of power. Me and Ivan are joining you as well. There's no way we're going back to some crazy suicide adventure while we stay behind to do maintenance work on the ventilation systems. Good. We're preparing a Corvette-class gunship in the hangar for you. Posing as a mercenary will allow you to move freely within the Breachway network without raising suspicion. Once you're ready to leave, head to a random system in the Breachway network, and from there, start making your way towards the signal coordinates. This should make it more difficult for the Solarii to connect you to this whole thing. Godspeed, Captain. Okay. Perk unlocked. Okay, far up. We can get multiple people. Okay. Hot reload. So this, I can put that new perk in. Okay. We're starting this new run. We've got the Corvette ship. We could... Ooh. So these are all locked except this one. Okay. Arbalist. Get 3 per thing because we've got 3 people. We get any unlocks? Alright, but we'll leave it here, guys. And then I'll start the run in the next episode. Been a decent amount of time. Cool stuff. Well, I've been enjoying myself, so I'll continue on here. So we got like factions here as well. Not sure what that means. But yeah, it'd be great if you could like this video, especially it's the first episode in the series, and to help the publisher as well get eyes on their game. Seems pretty good to me. Be interesting to find out what the actual roguelike part is like. There's some mixed reviews, but most of them seem positive. So yeah, we'll jump in and have a look. And subscribe if you want to see this in the future and other stuff I do. It'd be very much appreciated. All right, guys, thank you so much. WhiteFalcon out.